Are we like trying to have an episode here? Like, what are we doing? Okay. Yes. That's what I was working on until you sent me that. You son of a bitch. Booze and Ballin' live. Live show starting soon. That's kind of cool. I'm in the live. I don't see nothing. Yeah. I just added a chat message. I'm watching it. It's still here. What you want me to do? That's how I'm gonna join the chat. I'm gonna just.
Not your phone.
What are you talking
Boom.
about?
Never mind. You missed it. It did a fade. It faded into this. You see us?
I didn't miss it. It just now did it. Latency ass.
Now you talk real quick.
I'm a little quiet, aren't I?
Hold on. You are a little quiet.
Yeah. All right. So this. What if I move this to over
You
here?
got a little bit close. You gotta get a little bit closer.
I'll just put it at my balls and speak into it.
That was loud. That was nice. All right, it's kickoff. So who do you have winning this game?
All right. Let me mute my. There we go. Honestly, Baltimore. I
Do
think
you,
they're
I
more
have
polished.
in the pick'ems? I picked the Bengals.
I don't hate it. It's tough to go against Baltimore at home though. It's
I
just
know that was the only thing I was like a little bit hesitant of is I thought it was going to be Baltimore. Anyway, uh,
welcome to Booze and Ballin'.
welcome to Booze and Ball and fantasy football shaking.
Not stirred.
We're trying something new. We're going to watch the first half of Thursday Night Football, talk about the game as we go.
Forgive my background. I'm in the middle of remodeling.
You're blue. You would beat up a guy. I don't
I'm
know.
gonna be green. I'm gonna be a little blue. As the commercials hit, it's gonna be all over me. I'm shining like a motherfucking
I figure we'll watch the game.
Chase Brown. Leg up.
I'm expecting. So I know we're doing. So we're gonna watch the game and do sit and starts. Two of my starts for this week are obviously Chase Brown, and I love Gasecki in this game because T.
Yeah,
Higgins is out and Eric All is on IR. So I think Gasecki has a hell of a game this week.
yeah. I don't hate that pick. I said it last week that Chase Brown was gonna show that he was gonna become a top 10 guy moving forward, and I don't think he's ever gonna slow down. I don't think the addition of Khalil Herbert's gonna stop him from being a stud.
I was just gonna say, what does that? What does that do for you?
It doesn't tingle my balls at all. He hasn't been able to take away from Roshan Johnson, so I don't imagine he's going to be able to take away from Chase Brown.
Yeah, he's Zach Moss. You know what? He's like Zach Moss, a little more tilted towards Chase Brown
I
than Zach Moss, but I still think he's Zach Moss.
I just think Chase Brown is that good. I think he just needed a little time to get going. I thought he was taking over the job regardless of the injury, and the injury just made it a for sure thing.
Right. Now, I don't think just that addition, like you said, is gonna say, okay, yeah, we're gonna go back to a timeshare by any means.
And as I say that, he gets carried into the oblivion.
He's not the biggest back.
No, but he is explosive as hell. But that's why they go get a guy like Khalil Herbert. Be a little
Messaging
bit
them.
more bruiser. I actually like the 1-2 combo of Herbert and Brown. They are going to complement each other well.
Do you like it better than the Zach Moss and Brown?
Mm, I don't know. I'm not a huge guy on Herbert. I don't know his game very much. I don't watch him a lot.
Remember how was it last
So I'm
year?
going to go out and say I don't. It's all about the pass protection because Zach Moss was very good at pass pro.
Was
and
it
I don't know if
last
Herbert is
year
or
or the year before where he was like the guy you picked up? He was expected to be so good. Where'd that was overthrown. Or high,
not.
I guess.
Who are you talking about?
Herbert. Everyone
Khalil?
thought, yeah, Khalil Herbert.
Oh yeah, they thought he was going to be the guy. You and I were kind of out on him because we were both Roshan fans. Um, I
Oh,
don't know. He
dude.
was just never able to grab a hold of the job and make it his. He just never was able to do it.
Yeah, Roshan, it bothers me, man. Like I had so much ownership of him in dynasty leagues, and it just bothers the crap out of me that he kind of just he's been irrelevant.
Oh, we almost got away from that. That was crazy.
See, I'm streaming mine through Prime, but I might be a little behind you.
Got to get that fiber internet, baby.
But you just had that pass to Chase.
Yeah, sorry.
No,
I won't react then.
No, you're allowed to react. I can probably speed my shit up a little bit, actually.
I was going to say, see if you can fast forward.
Where are you at?
Good
Right? Give me.
catch.
I'm in the replay mode right now.
Burrow's in his bag right now. His lesbian bag.
I like that we're gonna do this, and as we get more
Nice
and more
stiff arm.
people in here, it'll be funny to see if we can get our calls fucking right.
Well, there's a couple people in there right now. I don't know who all it is.
Whoopsie, that was not what I wanted to do.
Anyway, what are you doing? You're not having an episode right now. You're texting.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out a link right now. Well, we're
I'm
supposed to be
waiting
watching.
for my host to ask me a question or something like that, and it's just not coming.
Well, I was gonna say who do you like in this game? I have to delete this stupid thing that I just did.
We went with Baltimore. Like I said, it's just tough to go against them. We said that already.
No, I'm not saying individual. Who do you think? Do you think that Zay Flower,
Oh,
Zay Flower, he had a baller week last week, and he was one of my sit candidates. This week,
I
I'm
feel like-
starting him.
Baltimore's a little twisted here, but yeah, it's tough to sit him after last week. I think this game's going to be an absolute shootout. So
I do too. I think.
I hope people played him.
Do you? I don't know how I feel about Deontay Johnson being there yet.
We'll see. I think he's going to need a few weeks, but at the same time, I think he's more of just a red zone threat. He's not going to be
Overall fantasy value, I say that completely that hurts him even more.
Yeah, because he went from being the number 1 guy to what, maybe the number 3 guy with Bateman there.
Is he gonna? Yeah, is he gonna replace Bateman? Is that what he's gonna do?
I can't imagine he does. Bateman's been coming on of late.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's really hard to say that he's going to go in there and he's going to take targets away from anybody in a team that doesn't do that many targets.
Yeah, like you're going to like one of the top offenses in football. You're not going to just go in and replace anybody. They're not going to switch up, right? Why would they switch up what they're doing?
They wouldn't. They're going to keep running the ball. They're going to keep going to Zay Flowers. So
Gesicki almost got it.
He'll basically split the 4 or 5 targets a week that Bateman gets. So each one of them is going to get like 4 targets a week.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll have their days, but they're not going to be. They're not going to be fantasy relevant, other than maybe a bye week, maybe a flex play at the best.
Yeah, who knows at this point? What do you do here? Do you challenge that? Why would you challenge that? I don't know if that's worth it. That's only like a 2-yard gain.
What
are you doing?
Not 0-0. I don't challenge that.
Let's talk about this real quick. Coach's decision here. First down. It's like a 2-yard catch.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you challenge that. I mean, granted, they've been moving down the field. Worst case is you stop him.
Some strong hands, Gesicki. That's crazy. Oh, I don't know though. He's got to maintain it through the ground, right?
There he's down and it's not moving.
He's in. He's out.
That ball never even touched the ground.
Oh, I know, but he doesn't keep a hold of it.
Yeah, it's definitely not a catch. That is for sure not a catch.
Do you think the 2 yards is worth it there? Second.
No, I don't think it's worth a challenge at all.
Second and goal. Yeah, right. Because now you lose that challenge.
I'm trying to send this link to somebody. That's what I'm doing right now.
I'd say even if he wins it,
it's a waste.
It's a waste. A total waste.
So if you challenge 2, you get 2. You get a third challenge, right?
Right.
If you get both right, you get a
But
third.
you have to win them both. So
Right.
like, why even risk that there?
It's not worth it.
All right. Maybe I should sit up and get involved here.
Get involved. Start drinking. What did you say you're drinking today?
Actually, I got the old Punchers, one of our highest rated from season 1, 2, 1. This is second season.
To me, I think Punchers is definitely our go-to.
It's one of our favorites.
All right. So since we're on commercials and stuff like that, I'm gonna back out of this.
Over some matchups. What do you think about Christian McCaffrey returning?
Okay, so funny, so we do our sit and starts. We're more of a start. My worry this week is that backfield, Mason and McCaffrey. Like, I don't know how much he's going to be used. I've said before, I don't think he's going to come back in and be a workhorse until the actual NFL playoffs, not the fantasy playoffs.
Commercial that I'm seeing right now.
The laundromat.
She made it really difficult to pay attention to what you were saying.
Blonde Beyonce.
Yep. She still got it.
Jesus.
Totally still got it. She might be fake though. I mean, I can't. Whatever. A lot of work there.
Do you care? Do you care?
Nope.
All right. Anyway, so no. What I'm saying is, so my worry this week is that backfield. I don't think just because McCaffrey's back, he moves into RB1 or RB2 start.
So do you think him being back just hurts everyone?
I think it hurts Mason, but really since week 4, Mason hasn't been blowing the world up.
I think it hurts Kittle a little bit, not a lot of it.
A little bit.
Kittle. He takes some of them short routes away from him.
Right.
It definitely hurts Jordan Mason because he's not going to get as many touches.
Right.
And it might help Debo because it opens up all that other crazy shit that they do with Debo off of when McCaffrey's cooking.
See, I don't know if I would say it helps Debo, but
come on, Chase Brown.
What?
No, they're throwing it. Fuck off, Gesicki.
I love that I'm a couple seconds behind you right now, and it's so funny. It's probably because I've got all of our streaming, all our software running all on the same network right now, so that's probably why I'm a little bit behind you.
I missed the call though. Are they on the 2-yard line or the 4-yard line? Did they win that challenge?
It was ruled incomplete, so that was just second down. So now it's third down.
Okay.
Which again, pointless.
Totally pointless.
Pointless.
I don't understand it.
It's not now. If they had Derrick Henry, so if it was roles reversed and you gave him the ball on the 2-yard line with Derrick Henry, guaranteed touchdown. So I get maybe backing him up 4 yards, but to me, 0-0 that early in the game, it's a pointless call.
Yeah, I mean, you already gave up a crazy first drive. Like, this is the best way to beat Baltimore's offense, I guess, is to just keep them off the field. This is a great opening possession for the Cincinnati Bengals.
They're running off 5.5. Till they get in, until they score, field goal, whatever, they're going to have a 6-minute drive, damn near half the quarter.
Hope they get pissed off right here, and they come out and just give the ball to Derrick Henry 3 straight times and see what he does. And tell him to go pound somebody's face off. Go hit somebody.
No, what I see, if I'm calling it, what I see happening is they're taking a long time to do this right now.
I would also like to shout out their helmets. Those helmets that they're wearing tonight are sick.
Hold on.
Gold face masks with the purple, matte purple. Dude, dope. And he throws it out of bounds. Go for it. You need 7 here. Nope. It's chicken shit. It's a 2-point conversion.
So now it's okay. So put it this way: if they
wait, did he turn around? Did they change? They changed their mind. Ooh, I
so
like this.
Put it this way: if they would have kicked the field goal, do you then think the challenge was worth it?
No, because again, the 4-yard line, the 2-yard line. It didn't matter.
But
an
extra down, 2 yards closer, completely different script. They're going to run it.
Why would it be an extra down?
Because if they would have,
no matter what, it's still second down.
No, they would have got that first down had he not challenged it.
There wasn't a first down, was there?
Yeah.
I thought it made it. That was first down that they ran.
Oh, was it? You're right. It was just.
And it went to second and goal. Oh, he missed him. Oh, Chase Brown was wide open. He's not even.
That would have made both of us very happy. I noticed one thing about the.
Come on, Burrow.
Puka-nuka.
Puka-nuka. Fuck yeah. That's awesome. Who's the holding on?
Puka Nuka. Now, we got to talk about that. I have him as a must start this week.
Who, Puka?
Puka.
I think he's a must start every week.
Well, yeah, but after.
Oh, yeah.
Who do I start? JMO or Ray Ray? Ooh. JMO or Ray Ray? JMO coming off, what, a 2-game suspension? Or Ray Ray? Dude, Ray McLeod's been sneaky flex play all season.
He just keeps doing his thing, right?
I got beat 3 weeks ago because the dude had Ray Ray in his flex. That's what's nuts.
Holding?
So what do you think? That's a question we got there. Is it JMO or Ray Ray?
I'm going Jameson Williams on this one.
I want to say he has a higher ceiling for sure.
Yeah, I guess it all depends on what you need. If you need 7 points to get your victory this week and you're okay with that, I think it's Ray Ray. But if you want 27, it's definitely JMO.
If you need big points to win, like if you're projected to win, take the safe route.
Yeah, for sure. Because Ray might sneak in the end zone, and then all of a sudden he's a great play this week.
Ray. Freaking Ray. Out of nowhere, man.
I know, right? Great question. I love talking about a little Ray McLeod.
And what is he? Ray McLeod, man. And the funny thing about him is, this is his 7th year.
Is it really?
And this is
I didn't see.
This is his most. This is his most relevant year. His best year. He's never broken 100 fantasy points in his entire career. His best year was 2022 when he was with San Francisco. He scored 60 fantasy points. Now this is straight PPR the way we do it, no bonuses, and he's already got 56.5. So this is going to be his career year at year 7.
Hey,
that's what's crazy.
Kirko will do that for you.
Now that we say that, yeah, I do say that JMO's definitely gives you the ceiling, but I might take that back considering Marshawn Lattimore got traded away. So the Saints secondary is weak. Although I do have Darnell Mooney as a start, and they spread the ball around, so Ray might actually have a higher floor than that. Mostert or Ray?
I'm still starting JMO. I think he's probably pissed. Same thing as Puka. He's coming back going, nope, I'm balling out.
Well, the Lions are the best offense in the league right now, flat out.
Yeah.
All right, so secondary question.
It takes one touch for him to score you 15 points.
Ray or Mostert?
Who are the Dolphins playing this week?
Dolphins got oh shoot, my shit just froze on me. That one I kind of top of the cuff.
What is it with all these iPads freezing? Are they sending out?
No, it just I put it on sleep because my daughter messes with it. So I am constantly like trying. They're playing the Rams, so that could be a scoring game too.
I like Mostert.
I like Mostert too.
I like Mostert there.
I would go Mostert over JMO probably.
I feel like Mostert's got to get in the end zone though for him to have a game.
What did he do?
Over 10 points.
What did he do last week? He did. What
was his snap percentage last week? Sorry, my phone's on.
You're good. He was only 23% last week, 10 touches, 8 points. I don't know. I mean, against the Saints, Ray might be good.
Yeah, I think I might
Ray
and go Ray over Mostert on that one.
JMO is Jameson Williams. Just got suspended for the Lions. Now he's back.
Yeah.
Deep play. He's good for a deep throw. I would say Ray over Mostert. I think Ray over Mostert. That's what I'm going with. Ray over Mostert. Because I think with that weak-ass Saints secondary, unless they go to a run script, and I don't even know if Drake London's all that healthy, because I know he was banged up and he was day-to-day.
He's definitely banged up right now.
I would say this, if Drake London doesn't play, I would start. If Drake London doesn't play,
he's a pretty tough dude.
Yeah, but if he doesn't play, I start Ray over JMO. If Drake London does play, I start JMO over Ray. Just because of target share.
I can get down with that. Just because he's going to be.
You're going to have more opportunities.
Like an acting number one.
Because what do we say? What is God?
Targets and touches.
Targets and touches are God when it comes to fantasy football.
Targets and touches.
If you get 20 targets, you're more valuable than a guy that gets 5. The problem is if you got shitty hands like Deontay Johnson and you get 15 targets a week and catch 2 of them, you're an exception to the rule. That should be on our
those
TV.
Those targets weren't all his fault.
No, but that should be on our T-shirt. Targets and touches, unless you're Deontay Johnson.
With all due respect to Deontay Johnson.
All due respect to all the other people in the NFL, because we don't do it. We can't do it. We just sit here and talk about it. What do you and Derrick Henry?
The Bengals were ready for that shit.
I think they're gonna. Logan.
No. Wait till you see it. They did the absolute opposite of what I would have done.
They did do the exact opposite. Dude, I hate that I'm 3 seconds behind you.
So it's 3 seconds behind me, and then the chat is 3 seconds behind that.
Oh, give me a sec here. No, our chat.
Do anything?
Our
I'm
chat.
Not so sure.
Our chat is only about a second.
Olave's. He's out probably with that. Absolutely.
Olave died.
I think Taysom Hill's just going to keep getting involved. To be honest with you,
I hate people who picked up Taysom Hill and play him in their flex. I hate that. It makes me so angry. It's fair. It's fair. If you picked him up, I can't be mad at you for doing it.
Why not? He scores touchdowns, man.
He does. That's what I'm saying. Because he's still listed as a tight end and a quarterback, so he's still going to get quarterback stuff.
Well, absolutely. He's like the ultimate football player, though.
You know who I look at Mason Tipton was my Bub Means, who I picked up and started. Who I picked up and started 2 weeks ago and got me absolute crap after he had a big game. Is Bub Means playing this week? Because that would depend if Tipton's going to do anything.
That's an interesting play call on 3rd and 4. The old draw play to Justice Hill to open up the game.
Justice Hill available in 60% of leagues. Roughly.
Ravens are already questionable. Came out scared.
I told you that this game is going to go.
Does not touch the ball after I said what I said. That's fucking weird.
I told you I pick 'em. I took the Bengals this week. It could lose me a bunch of money, but I took them, and I'm okay with it.
That was a great punt, though.
Is Tipton the number 2 receiver? So Bub Means isn't gonna play either.
I don't know. I think the Saints just do absolutely nothing.
I think Alvin Kamara has a hell of a week. Favorite Saints wide receiver? Well, it was Olave. Dustin and I have been big on Olave for a couple years now.
He's finally.
But the problem is he's
been finally doing well.
But he gets hurt.
Dude. All right, you're going to hear me right now.
Go ahead.
Fucking Derek Carr, okay? Dude absolutely hates Chris Olave. What kind of lollipop throw he threw him in order to... It got him absolutely murdered. In both games, too. I don't know if it was Carr that threw the first one, but, guys just... I don't even know if they got fined for it or not. They should have, because they just speared the shit right out of his head.
If you look back at his history through his career... He has gotten the shit kicked out of him.
And it's all because of the throws he's getting.
Well, Go
back and watch the hit that he died on last weekend, and it was just lollipopped out into left field. He was there, but if you throw that ball in the dirt at his knees and he knows he's got to get down, he probably catches it and protects himself. But instead, he doesn't catch it, and he goes to the fucking hospital because you got him fucking absolutely T-boned.
So who's your favorite Saints receiver this week? Which it might be Tipton.
It's gotta be Tipton.
No, it's
who else is there?
Christian Watson. No, what the hell's his name? Not Christian Watson. Wilson.
Green Bay.
Cedric Wilson. Oh my God, that's the number 1 receiver.
You pulled that out of your ass. I didn't even know that.
I don't know why I say Christian Watson. It's Cedric Wilson. Hold on, let me look and see what they're saying about. Well, you know who actually might surprise you? MVS, Marquise Valdez-Scantling might actually be. If I had to take a wide receiver for the Saints, I think I would say Scantling, just because he's the most proven. And if they need to throw to someone like on a 3rd down and they want to have the best probability of a catch, they're gonna go with Scantling.
That could be an insane daily play because you're going to get him for next to pennies.
On Underdog? That's a great play.
Well, not even Underdog. I'm talking more of the FanDuel where you have to pay per position. And you can just pick whoever you want.
I know what you're saying.
You can get a Valdez Scantling for pennies and then just load up in your RBs or something. Play like Saquon, and I think Jonathan Taylor might have a week this week if you're playing.
I have Jonathan Taylor as a start. Once next commercial, we should talk about our running back sit starts for the week.
For sure.
Basically starts. I mean, sit. We're basically getting to the point where we're just going to basically say who we're worried about. Like I said,
Ooh,
I want to circle.
Come on, that's holding.
I want to circle back to the 49ers backfield. Do you start? Okay, now I made the mistake with Puka not starting him his first week back. That was a horrible throw. His first week back, but yeah, I'd bench Mostert. I think I bench
Definitely.
Mostert over Ray, J-Mo, and Mostert. I bench Mostert. What do you think?
Yeah, Aton has taken over that backfield for sure. Mostert is a like obvious run situation type back these days. Every now and then they throw him in there for some change of pace, but unless they get pass interference and he gets it on the one, I don't think he's getting in this week.
He's got the skill set to blow up. It's just a matter of it. It's just got to happen.
Yeah,
he's
sure.
one of those. It's a crapshoot. He's one of those really high
nice
ceilings.
Run.
Dude, I hate that I am a second freaking behind you. You need to 10-second years back right now.
All right.
10-second years slow.
Tell me when Chase Brown absolutely T-bones.
But anyway, so like I said,
I gotta stop saying T-bone, huh?
Puka got Glenn Smith is back. Welcome back, Glenn. Goddard or Ingram? Goddard, because I think Trevor Lawrence might actually sit out this week. Which
all right, did Chase Brown run that ball yet?
He just did. I'm in the huddle. We'll do a timer for a second. But Dustin, Goddard or Ingram?
Smith and A.J.
Goddard?
Brown both banged up.
I say
Goddard this week.
Yeah, because Trevor Lawrence is probably not playing. He's likely to sit out this week anyway.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which bothers me because Brian Thomas Jr. was one of my starts this week. I'm at 6:53.
More Chase Brown.
What time is Stamp you at? Say it right now.
53.
Perfect. We're right about the same time.
No, you're ahead of me though.
Is Goddard? The question though is Goddard 100%?
I don't think it matters.
As long as he plays. All right, we got
Hawkinson all day on that one.
Yeah. Hawkinson looked Hawkinson surprised a
good.
lot of people with how good he looked his first week back.
And it's only a matter of time before all of those Oliver targets are Hawkinson targets. It's like, let's stop fooling ourselves here.
And they've got that's true.
Even though Oliver looked good. I mean, with the opportunity he got, and Chase Brown looks like a dude. That better not be his knee.
Chase Brown is a dude.
I'm telling you, man, I've been high on him since he was getting drafted. You know this. I talked about him all the way back then.
Chase Brown is the reason you hate me.
Yeah, especially that league in general is really being frowned upon by me right now.
And you know what?
Everything unfold the way it has.
I like Hawkinson. He's got everyone on the Vikings has a great matchup with the Jags this week because their defense has not been great. I don't think they're going to score points. I could see Hawkinson finishing the week top 5 tight end.
Oh,
with that matchup, no Kirk, no Gate. Yeah,
it really is going to depend on them targets, man.
Chase points. What is somebody he has already? Does he? How many points does?
Dude, he's
Windy City says Chase Brown's got 10 points, and he hasn't gotten in the end zone or anything yet. I love it.
In the end zone.
What?
Chase Brown.
I mean, okay, yeah, he did. He did. I missed that. I didn't miss that, but I wasn't looking at that. I was looking at.
I said it last week. I said, here we go. Chase Brown, top 10.
5 carries, 15 yards, 2 catches, 14 yards.
He's the new Joe Mixon, just a little bit smaller.
Zero snaps for the other guys.
Who for Chase through the?
Okay, you just said it. Who do you compare
Chase Brown to?
Hold on.
He reminds me a lot of Doug Martin. The hamster.
Really?
The
muscle hamster?
Yeah, the way he runs, and is like smaller but like stocky.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
More of a receiver than them, but I could see the build.
I'm just talking about the running style and like the way they run behind their pads.
Okay, the way they run, yes. The
He's
way
a
they
little bit
run,
quicker
yes.
than Doug Martin was, but
Yeah, he's a
I
better
just like the way.
receiver, a little quicker. Doug Martin had a
I'm
very
just
short
talking
career.
about the way he bounces off of hits, man. Like, he just keeps going. And that was what the muscle hamster did. He would take hits, and the way
Great
he would
block by Chase
fall
Brown.
would keep him up. Yeah, absolutely. That's
He
what's gonna get Chase Brown more snaps right there, baby.
Doug
Let's
Martin's career was a lot shorter than I expected it to be.
Yeah, he never bounced back from that knee injury.
No, and then you see people come back like Chubb and these guys come back and be ballers.
Crazy, right? Well, Chubb hasn't yet to do what I thought he would do.
Well,
But
no, I
think
mean
it's
from
coming.
college.
That's a hell of a block to block Roquan Smith like that.
He just
A plus, my friend.
he destroyed his knee in college too, though, and came back. It was a good pick. It was a good pickup though to get Herbert. I do like Herbert. I like Herbert as a back, more versatile back, better than Zach Moss in general.
I like Herbert as a handcuff for sure, because if anything were to happen to Chase Brown, he's instantly a flex play, maybe an RB2.
Herbert is more like Chase Brown than he was Zach Moss, just like we were saying earlier.
Agreed. But he's a little bit slower. Actually, a lot of it slower, if I remember correctly. Baltimore has ran 3 plays this half.
I had a feeling after the Bengals got beat by the Eagles, they're better than their record. I had a funny feeling this was going to come in and be one of those Thursday night games where everybody puts their money on the Ravens and the Bengals come in here and take it. Back to Khalil Herbert, I really expected more out of him in Chicago. God, I did. Because Hootie came in from Montgomery. When Montgomery went down for 4 weeks, and when Herbert came in, he was a RB2, borderline RB1 for 3-4 weeks.
Yeah, who did he come in behind?
David Montgomery. When David Montgomery went down.
And then he left for the Lions.
Yeah, and everybody expected him to be the guy. So everyone's like, oh, yeah, when Montgomery's gone, Herbert's going to be the guy.
He was rushing like crazy. He was averaging 15, 16 fantasy points a game. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there.
Chase Brown.
Maybe he just didn't maybe he didn't fit the system.
He didn't fist the system.
Might be kicking in.
You should. Our entire podcast is about getting slightly drunk and making questionable statements about football play. Oh, that was.
Yeah, highly questionable.
Highly questionable.
Ooh, come on, Gesicki wants a flag.
Yeah, he does. He kind of looks like Travis Kelce, less Taylor Swift in the eyes. I said it. There goes my Tourette's. And they're not in field goal range. So they got to.
Absolutely not. They don't have the guy that's standing on the other sideline.
They got to go for it. Yep.
Are we going for this?
What's your time mark right now?
Cough and corner this thing. 3 minutes on the dot. 3:01.
That's right where I'm at. Perfect. I think they get this. They get this. They get it.
Yeah, it's going to be Chase Brown to the 35.
It is. No, it's not going to be him. Oh, way overthrown. You could tell that was overthrown when it left his hands.
Now you have to pause. You're in front of me now.
Me? No, I'm not.
I'm going up 10 seconds.
I was at 3:01 right when you were.
No, but you're in front of me. It was a stopped clock.
Did you go to commercial yet?
I'm on Geico commercial.
Yeah, see, I just went to commercial. You son of a. All right. Do you think Cedric Tillman finishes a wide receiver 20? Sure as hell looks like it.
Oh, absolutely. Called it.
He's the number one wide receiver in that offense.
And he looks phenomenal. Anytime you watch a receiver and he's high pointing over top of everybody, it's on. Because then a quarterback knows where I can put the football and only he can get it. That is such comfort for the quarterback that he's going to go there more often than not.
And he's getting, what's his targets? What are his targets? Last week was a down week.
Well, the whole Cleveland Browns played like shit, but he still did okay.
Yeah, he's definitely
I think Cedric Tillman is top 20 probably for the next 3 years. I think he's arrived. I think he's the next Nico Collins. Well, I'm gonna back away from that one a little bit, but I think he's definitely gonna be a solid flex play moving forward. Not Nico Collins where he's top 5.
No, and I think had they not gotten Jerry Jeudy, he would have shined a lot earlier than he did.
Agreed, because I think he would have just slotted right in there.
They just automatically they picked up Jerry Jeudy, and they're like he'll be our number 2. And I think Tillman is better than Jerry Jeudy.
I do too.
Jerry Jeudy is a great route runner with no finish.
Yeah,
it's like Whiskey Dick. The dude can just go all night, but he never finishes. I am changing him to Whiskey Dick on my fantasy team.
That's his definitely nickname. His nickname on Sleeper from now on. Whiskey Dick.
Whiskey Dick. Yeah, because the last 3 weeks, 12 targets. Cedric Tillman, 12 targets, 9 targets, 11. He's averaging 10.3 targets a game. 11 targets a game, let's say. Like we said,
Tillman?
Touches and targets. And he's got 3 touchdowns over 3 weeks.
All right, does Lamar he just put his mouthpiece in. Where are you at? Let's get linked up here so I can stop.
Well, you were only like a second ahead of me. When I called that overthrow, I called it this
false start.
Not even yet.
But that was 3 or 4 seconds behind me.
No, I called it.
Tell me when you see the ref. Tell me when you see the ref.
What ref?
You'll know what I'm talking about.
I called that right now. I just saw the ref. I called that overthrow from Burrow the second it left his hands, not when it got overthrown. I could tell when he let that go. I was like, "Yep, that's too much." He had too much arm on that.
Yeah, but I was
for
still
what
like
he did.
6 seconds behind you.
Just
like I didn't even see the throw. You were calling out.
No, you were 1 second behind me. You're the reason I drink. Hey, what do you drink? You're drinking Punchers.
Yeah.
I'm going with Woodford.
Ooh,
Woodford. Straight. I was gonna go.
And then there's a false start. No, it's
rewind
Derrick
it.
Henry.
You're being a real dick about it. Rewind it.
That was 1st and 15. What are you on?
I am on 2nd down.
Yeah, with 2 minutes and 40 seconds now.
Oh, did you rewind it already?
I paused it. Yeah, remember
so
I asked
sweet.
you to when you told me where the ref was. That's when
you didn't
play.
tell me these things. Anybody else?
Because if I do that, then you'd fuck it up.
Anybody in the chat drinking with us? I don't know if you are. Shout out what you're drinking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, throw it in the chat. Give us some ideas for future episodes. We like to rate booze on this one.
You got something we gotta try.
So you just saw Mark Andrews make an awesome fucking catch.
Yes, yeah, just did.
Perfect. We're finally linked up.
Speaking of teams, at the end of this first quarter, well, actually next quarter, we got to keep going through some of our running back starts, because the first quarter should be running backs we like this week. Second quarter is going to be wide receivers we like this week, and in between the quarters, we got to pick our teams too at some point. But I don't want to talk to you about how badly my team did this week, because I've had Chris Olave.
I was gonna say you had some
Stolen Wolf.
You had my syndrome this week.
I did.
Flowers.
I started him. He got knocked off. Knock out.
I know. I started him too, and you ended up. Well, it helped you because you beat me because of it.
That's true.
And then Brian Branch decided that he was going to absolutely light somebody up and get kicked out of the game. And then Ivan Pace got hurt midway through his game, and
Stolen Wolf blended bourbon out of Lidditz, PA. That is Stolen Wolf they make some good bourbon for a small distillery.
I don't think I've had Stolen Wolf. We might have to get some.
You've never tried Stolen Wolf?
I don't think I've had it. No.
Oh, we'll pick up a bottle of that. That's a good one to rate. I like it's small distillery stuff. I love the small distillery stuff.
Ooh, please be okay. Please be okay. Oh, he's okay. Okay, cool. Whew. I never like when Lamar Jackson lands like that. I just think he's not getting up. And I own too much Lamar Jackson
He's
to watch him
pretty
fall
durable, though.
He is, but not his lower half. And he lands funky
That's true.
on his lower half here. You see that? How 58 kind of like landed on him. Who is this dude? And why is Derrick Henry not getting the ball in 3rd and 1?
Who is this dude? Oh, that's that dude from the other week.
Is Mitchell back?
No.
Mitchell's back.
Oh, is that Keem Mitchell?
I didn't know Mitchell was back. I got an illegal roster right now.
Oh, you know what? Loss. Taking the L. Dustin taking the L. Tell your friends. Tell your family.
Wait, he's back this week? He was on the PUP list 2 days ago. How the fuck is he playing? I thought they had... Oh, maybe they designated him to return. Gee, this is how much time...
Oop, didn't get off the field in time. I hate that rule.
Yeah, me too. He's not even in the play.
Like he's trying.
right?
Give him a participation trophy in getting off the field. I mean, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of stupid rules. That's like a golf rule there for me, though. It's like the offense being able to use the rule book in their to their advantage.
They're doing it only because of that. Come on, Zay, you've been quiet. There you go.
There he is.
Little hop, skippity, jumpity.
Ooh, make something happen. Don't
Dude,
fumble.
these tiny receivers of today's NFL scare the hell out of me every single time they get tackled. Like, did you see Slim Reaper? Devonta Smith. Was it last week or the week before? A defender just literally like picked him up and stood him up like he was
what is he
a
like?
bag of potato chips. It bothered the crap out of me,
You got the
man.
one-liners coming tonight, that's for sure.
I try.
Bag of potato chips.
He looks like a bag of potato chips. Where is my freaking clipboard?
Are we gonna tie this thing up?
No.
Faulty?
Nope, they're going to kick a field goal. They're going to end this
You
drive
think
with a
it's
field goal.
Tucker.
All right,
like a
end of the first
37-yard
quarter. I want to touch real quick on our pick'em scores from last week. Battle for a tattoo. And you took a nice little lead. You scored 74.8 points with Sam Darnold, Brown, and Malik Neighbors. I had
Chase Brown,
Kirko, James Cook, and the dead man walking Chris Olave, and only scored 37.78. So you got a lead on me right now. 512.22 to 466.82. And if you're new to this chat and you don't know what's going on, last year I had to run a beer mile. Go to our YouTube and check it out. Dustin and I go head-to-head every week for a cumulative score. I had to run the beer mile because I lost, and this week we stepped our game up, and we're doing a tattoo. And I was really happy because I only down like 2 points last week. And
now you're back.
Now I'm back to down. What am I down here? I'm down like 50 points at this. 40, 44, 45 points. It's close. This year we're doing a tattoo. Winner picks a tattoo, show-based tattoo that the loser gets, and it's probably going to be me again. I want to win because it would be Dustin's first tattoo.
Yeah, I don't have any tats. Believe that shit?
Also, we lucked out, and we both beat the chat team from last week.
Oh, so we don't have to drink. Nice.
So we don't have to drink. The only reason is because they did pick Brian Robinson, and game time decision, he was out. Which I feel kind of bad for it. So if
I'll drink to that.
But if we did, to the chat team, you deserve a big. I'm gonna take a big lug like a man. I ain't got shit to do except to work tomorrow. Oh,
I'm gonna have. Do you have my picks? Because I don't have the sheet with me that tells me who I was and wasn't. Wait.
Would I have Jason Kelsey showing his belly in the background if I didn't? Let's think about it. Yeah, I probably would.
Okay.
You have. We're not going to pick them yet. We'll pick them here. We're going to pick at halftime when it goes to half. We're going to pick them quick and go. Unless you want to pick them while we go, you let me know. I'm down for whatever. If you pick someone you already had, you need to take this sheet home with you next week when we do this.
Yeah, it's more like it because then I'll be ready.
Has to be Puka. Eric, has to be Puka what? Puka Nuka.
Oh, did he steal Puka from us by picking first?
No, he don't get to pick first. You and I both, I think, used Puka, haven't we?
I don't know. He's been hurt this whole time.
Oh, that's true. No, I think I went early on. No, I'm pretty certain that I picked him the week that he went out hurt. I'm pretty certain.
Probably.
I'm pretty certain that I picked him. I think I played him.
Yeah.
All right. So real quick, while we're getting back into this, while they're gonna go down the field and kick a field goal, who give me running back you want to start this week? Who is your must? Give me two of your must starts. You don't have to go right now, but give me a must start. You're starting this week, 100%.
Oh shit.
I don't think that's an actual player, but if you want to use him, you can.
Saquon Barkley, absolute must start. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Hurdle.
Yeah, I'm going with Saquon Barkley. No, I'm just kidding. That's a stupid one.
No, okay. So if you're new to this, a Puka Nuka tattoo. Great idea, Eric.
See, now I want to lose.
I know. I want to lose.
But no, I think
I'm going to start Dak this week.
Achan or Achane, however they Achane. I don't know how they pronounce it, to be honest with you. That's my absolute must start this week. I think he's going to go crazy, which is why I was kind of like a little off on Mostert, but I could see
why you were down on Mostert.
Right, because I think it's his time to shine, baby.
I do. I love. That's the you. I can't say it that. I can't say it that way. Missed it. Kids. Sorry, I'm getting a whole bunch of messages, and I love it. Tyrone Tracy Jr. for me.
Yeah.
God,
Okay.
against
I had a
Carolina.
feeling you were gonna go there.
I have been in love with. If you watch my sleepers preseason, I think I did it in freaking May or early June. I had
Yeah.
Tyrone Tracy Jr. was the top of my list. I even said it in there, and I think I could quote it. Midway through the season, he's going to end up taking over that backfield, and he did exactly that.
Right.
Arnie says 8-chain all day. Mostert has fumbled the last 2 games. He has. I forgot about that.
Oh shit! Yeah, good call.
Yeah, that's gonna limit the touches he gets, especially in must-have situations.
Yeah. Keep on our start. Ooh, little fakey action there.
Nelson Aguilar, who the hell are you?
Wow, that helps no one. Do you remember when they used to do that clip? I missed. They should bring that back. But anyway.
Which one? That who helps
The
no
help
one?
no. Yeah, that helps no one. I remember when they used to.
I
do
guarantee
that. When,
he's not
Desmond
rostered
Ritter
in a lot.
would throw to somebody a no name that nobody would play. It's like nobody scored any fantasy.
I guarantee when Deontay Johnson went to the Ravens that if you were dropping a Ravens receiver, it was Aguilar.
Yep. Absolute must start this week. Aaron Jones at the running back position.
Aaron Jones.
Yeah,
against the Jaggies.
At Jacksonville, if Lawrence doesn't play, it's going to be a rout. They're going to kick the living shit out of him.
So
I think it's going to be a lot of Aaron Jones getting like your 5, 6, 7 yard touchdowns.
Fair to say that the game script goes to more of a run-safe game.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Mixon. That's a good start, too.
Because, I mean, I'm huge on Justin Jefferson this week in your dailies. He's probably worth the price, but I also worry about the game getting out of hand and, you know what I mean? And it's just him not getting targets that we think. If it's a close game and he gets 15 targets like he normally does, he's going to be an absolute beast. But
I really like Jordan Addison this week too.
I do too.
Windy City, Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon's a good start.
He's always a good start.
Yeah.
There hasn't been many times that he's not been like, yep, I'm a beast.
Is he better now than when he was in Cincinnati?
Yeah, I think so.
You think better now than Cincinnati? I'm gonna look this up real quick. Go back to him.
Mixon. Why not? I mean, Mixon was a beast last. Actually, he's just been the same. I think.
I'm pretty sure
Mixon.
that I might have been the dickhead who said it when he went to the Texans. I'm pretty sure I said that he loses value, and I will eat crow on that 100% because he did not.
Definitely said that.
No, I mean, so he had the injury year, but he's been his rookie year. He was running back 34. He was 10-13. Injury year he's 49. 4-10-6, and right now he's RB 15.
He's been one of the most underappreciated running backs of our time, like this last 10 years. I don't think he's been in the league that long, but you know what I mean. After he punched that bitch in the fucking for spitting in his face, and he was playing.
I can't say that shit. Eric.
I mean, he did it, so I mean, why am I not allowed to say it?
That's true. You put it out there. If it's on the internet,
the video is probably
life.
still on TMZ.
The internet is forever, everybody. The internet is forever. I just got a trade offer to me from Eric. CeeDee Lamb for Terry McLaurin and Tyrone Tracy. No. Because CeeDee's banged up. Dak is on IR, and the Cowboys are 3.5 weeks from wrapping up the season and giving up. I honestly feel like if in 4 weeks, if they go,
don't say it.
If they go 1-3, that the Cowboys might actually just phone it in.
I would be really pissed if they still don't go out there and at least force feed CD some targets. Just so
I don't think. I mean, they just paid him. I think that if they, depending how this goes and how Dak's injury recovery comes, I could see them say, "Hey, look, we paid our guys. We have our big three. You got Micah Parsons, Dak, and CD. Rico Dewali's cheap and he's worth keeping for right now, but I could see them being like, it's not worth Pepper and CD getting him hurt. Something happened long term. I could see them shutting down around week 12. I could see CD screwing a team in the playoffs.
Don't you say it.
Fantasy playoffs.
Agreed. Absolutely agreed. Especially down the stretch. He's actually a great trade away target. If you're winning like crazy right now and you can trade away CD and beef up your tight end position or your quarterback position or whatever, if you're lacking somewhere, I would do it. No more Dak. How long is Dak out? Is he season ending?
He's on IR. I think they just put him on for 4 weeks and we'll see where it goes. What did Arnie say here? Way better games.
Herbert
he doesn't have to run
first attempt.
That's a good point. I didn't think about it. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what he said in the chat, but Joe Mixon, better out of the shotgun or under center?
Probably shotgun.
No, he made a point. He made a good point here. Bengals run everything out of the shotgun, which is true if you're watching tonight's game. Right there, they're doing it.
Well, Burrow sucks on.
He says check his PPG beside the ones he left early. Yeah, it's showing that Mixon runs better under center than out of the shotgun, and Houston does run a lot more under center than out of the shotgun. Cincinnati, I didn't realize how much Cincinnati actually does run out of the shotgun, which has got to be an offensive line fear. Give Joe Burrow like an extra second. What? BRB. Burb. Last time Cooper Rush started 4 games. CD. You know what? That's a good point. Cooper Rush does feed CD. Nice belly, Dustin. Cooper Rush does feed CD.
You like that?
But you like that? But
Sorry,
the thing
my
is,
laptop was gonna die.
CD Lamb's a little banged up too. I mean, he's gonna play, but he was week to week or day to day. I think, wasn't he? Let me look at this real quick.
I know. I'm getting fucked all over the place.
No, you're not.
Sorry.
You're not
with
that
the
type of girl.
F-bombs. I'm starting.
He's still questionable. It's a shoulder.
I'd like to shout out Ramondre Stevenson before the end of this quarter.
Do it.
Plus 20 points over the last 3 weeks, or I'm sorry, 3 of the last 4 weeks. He's a TD monster right now, and I think you got to ride the hot hand.
And what's funny is if you go on a lot of shows, he's kind of split 50-50 sit start, and I think he's a start AC joint. Yeah, you're right. Good call, Eric. He's a start for me.
Yeah, me too, because he's one of the only like bright spots in that offense, and I think they're just gonna keep giving him the ball. He only had 10 carries last week. That was just because of
the Hunter Henry. The tight end.
Sneaky good this year.
Yeah, I picked him up. He was hot waiver wire. Was it week 6? I think. About week 6. He just flew off the board, and he's been worth every damn penny ever since then.
Right.
I benched Dalton Kincaid for him.
Oh yeah.
Which we talked about this before. How many people went so early on tight ends that have not panned out? There's been very few. Like you said, Laporta was one of the first tight ends off the board.
If not the first.
And then he's been kind of booty. Dalton Kincaid.
Super booty.
Dalton Kincaid, Trey McBride. You had to go early to get those guys. And now you got Tucker Kraft and Hunter Henry.
McBride's been okay.
What?
Not fantastic, but
he's a slow start. If he does good, Marvin Harrison Jr. does bad. If Marvin Harrison Jr. does good, McBride does bad.
Yeah, that's true.
It's weird.
Kyler Murray has not been very good at sustaining 2 fantasy relevant.
Well, he's ranked in the world. I think he's top 10 Call of Duty. And it's true.
2.0.
What's Arnie got going here? You think Amari is going to be playable this week? I don't know.
Yes, I'm sticking with my guns. I think
he think?
got hurt. He got hurt, and that was what knocked him out of that game. If his injury's doing okay, then yeah, I think he's still a start.
I'm gonna see what he is because it
depends on what your other options are, obviously, but I think you can start him and
against the Colts.
One of those situations, absolutely.
He's got a great matchup
for sure.
But what is his? Let's see what they're saying about him. Wrist. It's just I guess he's a receiver. It's just a wrist.
Yeah, he only uses that.
I mean, he limited
Hill at wide receiver 33 this year.
He was a limited practice today. If he practices full tomorrow, I say you start him without worry.
Yeah, agreed.
If he's limited, I guess it would depend who you have other than him that you could start.
Yeah.
Because I do love him, and Keon Coleman's hurt too.
Is he?
So yeah, so if he plays, if Keon Coleman's hurt, who should be the number 2, Khalil Shakir is going to be good, but he's a big threat. He's like he's that JMO type of player.
Right.
But Keon Coleman didn't practice today.
Ooh.
So I would say if he practices full on Friday, I think you can confidently start him.
Yeah, I start to worry. Ooh. I start to worry.
You're welcome,
when,
Arnie.
once guys meet miss Thursday practice. Wednesday practice, you're like, meh, rest day, whatever. But once they start missing Thursdays and Fridays,
You're like,
ah, fuck.
What's going on, buddy?
Running backs are the exception because sometimes they just need the extra time to heal before the game on Sunday. So they just watch film and shit.
And you've got to be really careful about the organizations because there's teams that won't put people on IR knowing they're going to be out for 4 weeks. There's people that'll sit people if they've got a hangnail. And then you'll get questionable because they missed practice, and it's a damn hangnail. So I guess it all depends on the organization. Buffalo, knowing Keon Coleman's out, I could see him being a little more tender with Coop, but I think with Keon Coleman not playing, it's definitely a start.
See, that's on Lamar. Lamar throws that to the wrong shoulder of Zay Flowers. If he throws that upfield and gets him started, then that allows Bateman to catch that ball or to make that block as opposed to missing that block because Zay Flowers is already moving upfield and passed him in that time.
And 2nd and 20, I don't know if I would have ran an outside run to Henry.
I know, right? 3rd and 1. Let's give it to fucking Mitchell.
Why don't you pull a 2023 Philadelphia Eagles and throw a screen pass behind the line of scrimmage on 3rd and long?
That's funny.
All right. We should start. Go ahead.
No. All I was going to do is talk about my fantasy team. But I do want to shout out George Pickens this week.
I like him.
I like him this week, too.
He's a start for me. George Pickens is a start this week.
I think Mike Williams is going to do nothing but help George Pickens because he's going to take a little bit of pressure off of him.
We've said it all year.
Yeah, he's got nobody on the other side.
Well, we said he needs a number 1, and Mike Williams is not a number 1. However, get some, Zay. However, he's a speedy receiver that'll take the overtop coverage, which George Pickens needs.
Right.
George Pickens can't break coverage. He can't break double. I do think it helps him enough that I think he's a start this week. That being said, another wide receiver that I love this week is Tank Dell. Because Nico should be back.
Is he coming back this week?
He should be back this week.
My roster is really illegal.
As of now, he's coming back this week. They're playing Detroit. Detroit can score. They're going to throw. Detroit's defense is good. They're great against the run. Their secondary has given up points.
Usually the secondary gives up points after the game's like 43-4.
Yeah, but I think that they're going to have to score, and I could see I could see Tank Dell's going to have one of those 50-yard plus touchdowns this week.
Okay. I like it. I love the call. You know me, I like to put those out there all the time.
But I have Tank Dell.
CJ Stroud has not been the same guy this year. He's regressed a little bit. I don't know if that's because his whole team got hurt around him.
Do you think
or if he just needs Nico Collins?
I would say, do you think that that's a product of Nico not being there, or do you think that it's a product of him?
Well, I mean, Stephon Diggs is nobody to just brush to the side. And he was there for a couple games, and he was not quite as good. I think Nico's just a stud, man. I think he's one of them players that just makes everybody better.
I wish I would have traded for him early on in my leagues. I didn't. I'm fine with not doing it, but Nico he's dirty.
Yeah.
I want to point out something real quick. Ever since Windy City said that Chase Brown had 10 points, he's only scored like 1.5 points since then. You jinxing son of a bitch, but I still love you.
Damn it, Windy City.
You know we're going to call that stuff out on here. And the more of this stuff we have. So far, I only know one other person who's drinking with us. Because we are Booze and Ballin'. And we're going to talk shit, talk sports, drink bourbon, and give you our opinions.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, you
No
don't
matter
have
if
to
they're
like
good or
them,
bad.
but
Most of the time they're bad.
no. Generally, this year we've been nailing it. Actually,
This is very true.
we've been very on our sit starts this week for the most part. That was close.
I feel like we have a very strong percentage right now of on our start sits.
I think last week I
miss
said
more on our
Olave would
sits
die.
than we do on our starts.
We do hit on our sits pretty well.
No. I said we miss more on our sits than we would do on our starts.
No, I meant we hit on our sits, meaning it's our sits score. No, because when our sits outperform us, it's because they've hit that like 60-yard touchdown.
Yeah,
It's
right.
not that they've gotten 10 catches for 78 yards. No, they've had 2 or 3 catches for 110.
Yeah, like my Cleveland call, they actually played really good defense, and they had like 3 blown coverages where they had touchdowns given up, and it was like, so you play good defense the entire game, except for 3 absolute blown coverages, nobody guarded the guy, and it makes it look like you played like shit. Fuck. Okay, you play good all game, and you give up 3 touchdowns on that just because nobody covered the guy.
All right, we're gonna start our pick'em here soon, but Nico's still not practicing.
No, I know.
What? Last I heard he was going to play. I know I got high pitched there. I get it. I got a nasally voice. Don't judge me.
My back is killing me.
That's because you played for AIC basketball, man. Those Hornets, tell you what.
What was that? Little trickery by the lesbian. Oh, wait. We're live.
That is my line. I tell you, no. Tell me I'm wrong. Because when he looked like a lesbian, he was playing bad. And like week 3, 4, when he got a haircut, he has been so much better. Joe Burrow is who we're talking about. Just saying. All right, we're going to have to do our pick'ems here in a second. But I think what we should do, since we got some people in the chat, is let them pick first. And whoever they pick quarterback first is off the board.
Okay.
That way you and I can't take them either. That might make a little interesting twist.
And I think you and I should have to take the same position. But that's just... I guess we can't switch that up right now. Ooh, Chase Brown, please get up.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Screw it. I want a Puka Nuka tattoo, so I'm fine with that. But before I say that, another guy, I like Josh Downs this week. I know last week he had an off week. With Flacco, he does
what's
good.
An off week? He still scored like 9 fantasy points in a half PPR. Like he still had a usable week. He didn't completely let you down.
Everybody expected him to ball out.
Right. If he sneaks in the end zone, he scores 15 points, and you're happy with that.
He still had 13 points, but I love him with Flacco. God, I love him with Flacco.
He's been a top 15 guy with Flacco.
Oh shit! My shit fell. He has, and I think Flacco is probably going to start the rest of the season.
We'll see. I hope they don't do that to Richardson.
I don't know, but he's tired. He's tired. Let the man rest.
I think Flacco
for
could
like
be the
7
best
weeks.
Thing that ever happened to him. Let him watch him, see how he does it.
Flacco is a clean-shaven Fitzpatrick. Is he not?
Yeah.
He just comes in and plays well wherever he's at. It's ridiculous.
That's what smart quarterbacks do. They do it anywhere they want.
Dude, I love Flacco, though.
Oh, bro, what are you doing?
Do you remember the Super Bowl when it was Harbaugh, Niners?
Yeah, the Harbaugh.
The Harbaugh. That was, and what Flacco run? Didn't he win?
Who's coming out of the NFC this year?
Man, Burrow's my QB. This sucks. Glenn Smith.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Glenn. That might even count as a fumble. So if you lose point for a fumble, you might lose a point there.
That only hurts you if your league. Yeah, you lose points for fumbles, or do you lose points for fumbles lost?
I don't know. What the fuck?
Would you find your dick? I know, it's weird. They're fun. You should play with it. Just not on here.
I'm sorry. I unplugged my headphones.
I can still hear you, so that's good. Burrow's my quarterback too. Actually, I'm in a super my biggest money super flex league right now. I have Burrow and Lamar going tonight, and I really wanted a shootout. This shit is pissing me off right now.
Yeah, it's pissing me off too.
You're right. He does. Flacco got a cannon. He does have a cannon.
I didn't realize that the Baltimore Ravens were going to decide to shit the bed. What is it about division rivals with the Baltimore Ravens that they just... Is it because they understand how they play?
It's all division rivals.
But I'm going to wake up in the morning and Joe Flacco is going to have like... Or not Joe Flacco. Joe Burrow is going to have like 30
we were
fantasy
just talking
points.
about Flacco. That's why.
And Lamar Jackson's going to have like 45 fantasy points because they're going to blow up in the second half. And we're going to miss all of it.
Arnie just said Flacco. Did he really throw for 74 yards at a college competition? Joe Flacco. Damn. I mean, I knew he had an arm, but I know he had the 74-yard cannon. Do you know what I wish they would bring back? The skills.
Besides bell bottoms?
Oh, I love bell bottoms. Thea was wearing them today. No, you remember the quarterback competitions at the Pro Bowl and stuff, like where they would have them throw.
Like
I wish they would do that
throwing?
again.
Well,
I would love to see today's arms.
These quarterbacks probably suck compared to them, so they don't want to do it.
Oh, because Favre and McNabb and them were just chucking it down there. Vic had a cannon too, but I would love to see them bring back that quarterback competition, the longest throw, whatever they called that shit.
Yeah, the quarterbacks today they don't even fucking compare to what we had 15 years ago.
Well, because they're more, it's a different game. It's more mobile. Its ability to get out of the pocket. Before, they were just sitting there, launch it down the field, take a hit to the chin, get back up and do it again.
That's because defensive ends weren't nearly as fast as they are today.
Yeah, so is it the quarterbacks or is it just the bigger, faster players?
I think it's the evolution of defense here. Like, you look at these defenders, like your Micah Parsons of the world, they're just getting to the quarterback so fast that you have to be mobile. If you're not mobile, you're fucking dead, which is what makes Bo Nix so good.
I love me some Bo Nix. Josh Allen, good point. Josh Allen in the chat. He's got an arm too. He could throw far.
Oh, fuck yeah. My man's Josh Allen.
Dude, I would love to see this.
Massive kid.
All right, we're coming back from this commercial break. So far, we got people we like. Oh, also starting Chuba Hubbard this week because I think Jonathan Brooks is going to come back, do a little bit of stuff. You're going to see what he's got, and then next week, he's the man. That's wishful thinking. Just saying.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think.
Okay, Google verified. Arnie verified it. He said you had me second guessing it, but just Googled it. It is 74 yards. You think Mahomes and Allen could hit 80? Herbert and Prime Stafford got some crazy. I would love this. I wish they would bring that shit back. All right, we got to do our pick'ems, but if you're in the chat, we got 29 people in here right now, so we got to do our first come, first serve. Pick a quarterback for our pick'em this week and go. First person come in. Now, if you pick a quarterback, you can't pick the next position, so it's got to go to somebody else. So somebody in here, give us a quarterback so that Dustin can pick a quarterback. And we'll go position for position. I think that's a good idea. Quarterback, give him $1, bought something for 75 cents, got a quarterback. It's the best song ever. And we just lost 12 viewers.
They all left, actually.
I told you that this was going to be... Actually, we gained a viewer. He just heard me, like, singing off to the side. I told you this game... When the Bengals came down and scored the touchdown in the first drive, I thought for damn sure that they were going to run away with it. I did not expect it to be 7-7 with 4 minutes left in the second quarter.
Right? I didn't either.
Never would have thought this. Nobody in the chat gave us... Someone in the chat gave me a quarterback, or Dustin's going to pick first. You got till this ticker hits 356 for Dustin to pick a quarterback. Start thinking.
Everybody's watching that deep toss from fucking Lamar Jackson.
And you can ask me if... Ooh, that was good D right there.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere.
I made a mistake and started Logan
Lamar
Wilson.
Jackson.
I should have. No, I think it's funny. We're going to hang up. We're going to go upstairs and watch this.
And then he's going to blow up. He's going to have like 2 rushes where he goes for 35 yards. And then he's going to throw a touchdown to Mark Andrews. And then we're going to be like, oh, he's got 20 fantasy points just like that.
I wouldn't say your pick. So the way we do it, You could pick the best if you want to pick the best, but you're just trying to make us drink at that point. Eric asked, "Are we picking the best, or do you want a long shot?" When Dustin and I do it, it's a use it, lose it. So we've already run out of a bunch of players this far. We want a quarterback from you. If you guys want to pick the best, you guys want to say, "Oh, I'm taking Josh Allen," go ahead.
Right. If you know who we've picked in the past, you could really screw us by taking people that we
Yeah,
haven't
if
taken.
you were a longtime follower and you saw who that we picked up in the past, you could say like, "Oh, I know they haven't taken this guy yet or this guy yet." You could do it, but throw any quarterback out. It is what it is, and if the chat 3 beats both of us, we do shots to the chat next week when we watch Thursday Night Football. Luckily, last week, chat picked a guy who was a game time decision and didn't play, which helped us because I'm pretty sure they would have beat both of us.
That was a great tackle.
Start thinking about who you're taking. Where's Lamar Jackson?
I already know who I'm taking. Oh, there goes Lamar Jackson.
Oh, I just saw him run off the field. He'd go down. He just went downstairs. Well, at least he went when they were on.
Halftime. It's halftime. He's probably thinking I'm not going to get the ball back because it's Joe Burrow and he's had the ball all fucking half.
And they only have 7 points. Touchdown.
I know. That's what's crazy.
Touchdown in 5 plays.
Like,
there's one.
Throw one deep.
There's one.
There's Gesicki.
Brock Purdy.
No. You fucking gotta be kidding me.
Is that who you're going to go with?
Yes. That's why I didn't even fucking pick it back up. Oh,
Thank you, Arnie. Thank you. Nothing makes me...
I'm sitting over here like,
your
there's
face.
no way they go.
I knew right away that's...
That's fucking bullshit.
It's not bullshit. It's that's awesome.
Well,
Shall
we look at who we're taking?
He said too good of a matchup. No, you're not. No, you are not wrong. That is a great matchup.
I know that was. I didn't think chat was gonna go there. That's thinking like me.
I think I have a new favorite watcher. It is Arnie. Because I saw your face the second I said that.
Oh man,
that's enough to make your toes curl, ain't it?
That's not good. You son of a bitch.
Oh, all right. What is it? 2nd and 6. All right, Dustin. So you can go. You can go ahead and pick. Take your time. You got a minute and a half. We got till whatever. I guess the end of halftime to figure this out.
Can you read out
who you've picked already?
Yeah, that way I don't make myself look like an idiot.
You've already taken Sam Darnold, Josh Allen, C.J. Stroud, Joe Burrow, Dak Prescott, Kyler Murray, Jaden Daniels, Justin Fields.
Okay. I'm going to go with Aaron Rodgers this week.
Aaron Rodgers.
I like him in Arizona, at Arizona. I think it's a good matchup. He's starting to click. Garrett Wilson's a monster. Devontae Adams, we all know what he can do. That offense is finally starting to show what it can do. Because I think once they fired the coach, Aaron Rodgers is basically calling plays, I think, at this point. And I think it's working.
Last week he sustained two top receivers that I did not see that happening.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's going to continue. So he might not throw for 400 yards anymore, but it's definitely going to be 3-4 touchdowns, I think, almost every week from here on out.
I'm going to take a... Oh, God, I hate my life. Because honestly, Brock Purdy was on my list at 2. and I had Lamar on, but then I forgot when I wrote this down on Tuesday. I forgot.
I know, we forget that we lose those quarterbacks.
I forget those quarterbacks. Like when we got on here, I was like, my starts Gesicki, James Mountain. Nope. So I'm gonna take a shot in the dark for a dude who I think is gonna step up this week, and I'm gonna take Justin Herbert.
Okay.
He's
been playing well.
I like his matchup against the Titans. So
yeah, he's been playing very well.
We're going Justin Herbert.
Some of those receivers, I mean, again, they had some blown coverages last week, but they're definitely playing better.
And they got the Titans. I mean,
so all right, are we going wide receiver?
We're going. Let's go running back next. Chat, give us a running back. Arnie picked Brock Purdy, so anybody but Arnie can get in here and pick a running back for the chat team this week. Like I said, this year we're doing it this way. Next year, with all of our followers, we're going to start a follower league, and there's going to be punishments for us for everybody who beats us in these leagues. We're just kind of building our team right now, building our followers, building everything. Next year, it's going to be a lot more fun. It's gonna hurt Dustin and us so much more than anything else.
I know my new job is not gonna like that.
Fuck your work.
Yeah, we'll get over it.
But no, plus if we want to do like an actual league. We want to do these pick'ems every week. Get some prizes out to you guys, some stuff next year. This is only our second year doing this. We love that we got like 30 some of you guys in here right now. This is awesome for us. We need one of you to pick a running back right now though, because we got.
Just type it in.
Just type it in. Oh, Eric said I was going to go Russell Wilson. Purdy's better for the chat team than Russell Wilson, that's for sure.
Yeah, I like Russ this week too, though. It's a good matchup.
I do too. I'm so glad they went to him from Fields.
Ooh, Chase.
Dustin, you get to go first again because you won on running back. This shit's pissing me off right now.
I get to go first again?
Well, after the chat goes. Let the chat go, but...
I really hope chat doesn't take my guy.
I hope chat does take your guy.
I think I know who they're going to take. It's going to piss me off.
I think I know who you're going to take. Let me see if you can. Nope, you can't, so I know who I'm taking.
What do you mean?
Barkley. You son of a bitch.
Who's taking Barkley?
Eric.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That is a good pick.
Yeah, he's just a monster. But this will be the week that Sirianni gives him like 6 carries in the first half. Get out of bounds, Chase Brown. Thank you. I'm going Aaron Jones. I called him out earlier. I think Aaron Jones is a hot piece right now. And I think if you've got him, you got to start him.
No, I agree. It's not a bad start. I like the Barkley start. I like the Aaron Jones start. I'm going to take a guy I know you're high on. I'm taking Jonathan Taylor. Reverse hurdle. That reverse hurdle was so good.
I know. It looks so... Imagine if he would have took a helmet right to the ball bag, though. Right there.
No, imagine he didn't. That looked
That guy jumped up and just was like, wow.
It was so perfect. It was so crazily perfect. But
the spin move was even better.
I'm taking Jonathan Taylor. So, right, like, I said for a while, I was like, how did he know to spin? He did look back. He looked back. I'll give him that.
Yeah. He did
but did you see the receiver diving that you're just like, you know what? I'm just going to risk it. Throw my legs up and reverse hurdle this dude. Because if that defensive back doesn't go low, you are fucked.
Yeah.
Like,
agreed.
That's bad.
I completely agree.
And then it turns out to be like one of my top 3 plays I've ever seen.
Really?
A reverse hurdle doesn't make your top 3.
It's something we never seen before. But I don't know, man.
Top 3. So, okay, last week we had a couple good plays. What was it?
But it was only like a 7 or 8 yard gain, wasn't it?
I don't care about the gain.
I get that. Like,
I care about the fact that
he about most
missed a tackle, juked, spun, said, you know what? Here, I'm going to back that up over your head, land it for an extra 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, when you put it like that.
And then be good. Like, it was a no-look reverse hurdle.
All right. I get it.
All right. So now we need the chat. Someone other than Eric and Arnie, we need a wide receiver. So, Glenn, this is your moment.
This is my moment.
Glenn, welcome back, by the way. I think I said it already, but welcome back, by the way.
Right?
Dude, Chase Brown's 17.4 points right now. Like me happy. We got 37 people watching this. We know that 2 of them already picked greatest play of all time, Shepard killing Reggie Bush.
Talk about when he was at the Saints.
Have you, okay.
Did you see the meme?
Of that?
No, it was like, oh shit, no, can continue. I forget what it was now. It was a Kamala Harris Trump thing, and it was like Trump spearing Reggie Bush.
Oh my God. If you haven't watched it, Reggie Bush did an interview, and he talked about that play.
Ooh, Kyle Hamilton, no.
That twisted
Kyle
weird.
Hamilton, no.
Hamilton down. Hamilton's going to miss a couple weeks. That's a high ankle sprain right there.
Yeah, that was high, right? Ugh, that twisted weird too.
That's definitely a high ankle sprain. So Reggie Bush
shocked.
did an interview,
No, that's
and
not him.
they asked him about. I think the question was about the hardest you've ever been hit, or like what's one of the worst hits, and he referenced that, and he said when. Oh, he said when he got hit initially, the reason he stood up before he went back down was like it hadn't registered with him. Like the pain, like it hit him, he got up. The pain didn't register until after he stood up, and then he went back down. And so he
And
did an
started crawling
interview
around. Yeah,
with
he said he couldn't
someone.
breathe and shit.
He was like, "Oh, I got hit, I got up," and then all of a sudden I was like, "Oh wow, yeah, that hurt. I'm gonna go crawl off the field." That was a that was a great
All right,
hit.
so chat's got Purdy, Barkley. Oh, dude, we're getting fucked up.
Chat's
this
got
week.
Purdy, Barkley. We're looking like we're gonna do a shot this week. We
More than
need someone
likely.
in the chat to give us a wide receiver. We got
Yes.
38 views. We had 38 views at some point. I don't know how many people are left in here. Whoever's left in here, pick a wide receiver, please. It's going to be someone baller, I know. It's going to be someone so damn good. Oh, it's going to bother me. Terry McLaurin. Oh, I like it.
I like Terry McLaurin.
I
this
love
week.
Terry. Terry's having a year. Damn it. I like that pick. I thought Glenn was gonna go a little risque.
I was thinking a little Terry McLaurin myself. I don't think I've taken him anyway.
Did you take him? I won't. It doesn't matter at this point. I think you did.
I might have actually. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna ride the hot hand. And I'm going with one of your starts actually, and I'm gonna take Darnell Mooney this week. I'm hoping Drake London doesn't play. That's a catch. He got that in there. Wow, that's a hell of an interception.
Do you want me to take Ray
Toe.
McLeod just to be a dick?
And then we do a stupid bet of the week. Oh, that's tight. Hold on, we gotta debate this. Is this an interception? And they go to commercial.
Go figure.
It looked like the toe and then the heel hit before the other toe comes down. So I'm not sure if they consider that a turnover or not.
So what?
I don't know. He might have come out.
So you're saying what hit? What hit? What hit?
So his right foot comes down, but then as his heel is hitting the out of bounds line, his other toe hits. So it's almost simultaneous.
So it's
I
going to
think
be
he's
a
out of
matter
bounds.
of how close were the touch.
I don't know what the call in the field was because I obviously have no volume and I don't know what they called. So I'm going to say the call stands as called because it's too close to go either way.
And they called it an interception?
I have no idea. I don't know what they called. I'm just saying it stands as whatever they called because I don't think you can overturn whatever they called.
I guess, yeah. I guess they were going to have to slow it down to see if it was like,
Yeah.
or that.
Yeah, at that point, you just got to keep whatever they called on the field, right? Why even have refs at that point?
All right. I'm at wide receiver. Did I take Pukanuka yet? Hold on.
I thought he was off limits, so we shouldn't be allowed to take him. Just kidding. You can take him. Are you going for his revenge game?
I'm going for the Pukanuka revenge game.
I like it. Trying to get some points back.
Let's look here. I guess the Dolphins. Oh, the Dolphins have not. Yeah, I'm taking Pukanuka.
No, the Dolphins have been decent against the run, but they've been awful.
Well, up until last week, before last week, because I referenced this. There's a bug in here. They referenced this. Up until last week, they only allowed one touchdown to an outside incomplete pass.
Yep, I thought he was out.
One.
Yeah, the toe, and then the heel.
Oh, that is close. So
right?
I'm picking
The heel of the other foot almost comes down before it slides out.
Woodford Reserve 5 malt stouted mash masterclass. I feel like that was just. There's a lot. What is that? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
I'm surprised you spit that out right now.
Bourbon. Dude, I'm drinking the Jefferson Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
We should make our own bourbon called that.
I'm drinking the Woodford Reserve Kentucky Straight Rye. That's actually real nice. I was gonna go with the double oak tonight, but I had this open. I thought I'd go with it. We didn't do a drink for tonight because this was kind of spur of the moment. So it works. All right, so we got our chat team. Our chat team has...
Might be moving to Thursday nights, though, because I always watch the first half.
All right, what do you got? Everybody who's in here, I know there's a couple people in here. We got like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in here. Do you guys like this Thursday night stuff better than the Friday night? Let us know what you think. So the chat has Purdy, Barkley, and Scary Terry. Dustin has Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones, and Darnell Mooney. And Todd has Herbert, Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, baby, get down to the 2-yard line. Come on, Chase.
I like these matchups. Chat, good team.
I think I'm doing a shot next week for sure, and I think you're coming back on me a little bit because I think Jonathan Taylor has a week.
I think he has to have a week. He's due.
I think everybody's going to be all high on Downs and Pittman and shit, and I think it's going to be just all Taylor. They need a week like that where they just fucking get back to their roots of we suck and we're going to fucking run the ball with Taylor.
And they got the Bills. The Bills' run defense has not been great this year.
I think it's poppable, as in he's going to pop a couple long runs.
Poppable? That's the game. That game's a zit.
No, we're never saying that again.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that one didn't work.
I'm sorry. It happens.
Fucking missed me on that. Oh, Chase is wide open. Give it to him. He's wide open. He's still open at the.
Is that Gesicki?
No, it's fucking fuck you.
Who got that tutty?
Some Hudson or whatever the fuck his name is.
No. Did Hudson get that?
Yeah, it was Hudson. That helps no one.
Helps anybody who owns Burrow. This guy.
Barely. I don't own a whole lot of Joe Burrow. I don't think I own any Joe Burrow.
Fucking Tanner Hudson.
I have a lot of Joe Burrow in underdog, but that's about it.
I have in a super flex league, having Lamar and Joe Burrow is good.
Yeah.
I did not expect it to be 14-7, 30 seconds left.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's still gonna end up like 31-28.
What are the odds Justin Tucker kicks a 60-yarder to make it 14-10?
Before the end of the half?
I say he does for a shot.
You better fuck a shot. If you're gonna say that, go put some money on it right now on one of these apps.
My betting apps have banned me. Betting apps don't like me, man.
How do I do it? Where do I find that?
You know what pisses? Let me tell you something here real quick. You know what pisses me off? Like, so you can do FanDuel, you can do DraftKings, right? In our state. You can go on Sleep, but if you go on Underdog, you can do Underdog. Yeah. But if you try to do the over-unders that Underdog has, in our state, it doesn't recognize it. Sleeper has betting. It doesn't recognize it in our state. What the hell?
That's because we're the Commonwealth, baby.
Yeah, but yet we can do FanDuel and DraftKings and Better and Barstool. That's what's confusing to me. Also, Zay Flowers, step it the fuck up, please. You're pissing me off. All right, fantasy leaders this week outside of
Derrick
Chase.
Henry only have 6 carries?
Derrick Henry has 6 carries for 22 yards. Justice Hill has 1 carry for nothing.
Okay.
One reception for 6 yards.
It's okay. He's had games like this before, and then Henry blows up the second half with some long runs. I'm okay.
Wait, who was the other timeout? Who was the other carry?
Still have a half of football.
Remember we thought it was Keaton Mitchell?
It wasn't Keaton Mitchell?
Keaton Mitchell's showing nothing on stats. So who had the other carry?
It is showing that he's playing, though.
Right, but it had to be Keaton Mitchell. Was it Picard? Ricard? No. The only
No,
person scoring fantasy points this week is Chase Brown. And now Tanner Hudson.
Fucking
This
Tanner
is
Hudson.
spicy as hell.
And Nelson Aguilar.
Eric, you're right. This shit is spicy. You like it. And Nelson Aguilar. I forgot about that guy. He has one catch, and it's a touchdown.
They're not recognizing that guy's carry on Sleeper.
They're not.
Just Justice Hill, Lamar Jackson, and Derrick Henry are the only ones that have carries, and that's not true. It was like number 29. I think it was Keaton Mitchell.
It probably was.
I just don't think they gave him credit for it.
Is Keaton Mitchell number 29?
I don't know. Let's find out.
No, he's number 34.
Yeah, that wasn't him then.
So Ricard is 42. Who the hell is 29?
I don't know if it was 29. Don't quote me on that. I've been drinking all night.
So spicy. Eric says you're spicy.
Spicy.
So what do you guys think? Do you guys like this one? Like, Eric, you said you're good either way.
Yeah, Mark Andrews. Oh, my God. You should have put money on this. Oh, the flag. Why is it?
Glenn, Arnie, do you guys like this on Thursday night, or you want us to go back to Fridays? What are your thoughts? You guys have been popping in here a few times. What do you think?
Every time. Ooh, penalty decline. Never mind. You might be right on this Justin Tucker thing.
We should have made a shot bet about it.
I'm glad I didn't right now. Look, Beast is warming up.
He's Justin Tucker.
If you would have told me,
all right,
that Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry only scored less than 6 fantasy points more than Mark Andrews this half, I'd jump off a cliff. But that's what's happening right now in my mind.
Oh!
He didn't get out of bounds. What an idiot. That's going to end it.
Looks like we're sticking to Thursdays so far, Glenn. I've only been here a few times. Yeah, I remember you being here a few times, Glenn. It's cool. Measy. Arnie, Thursdays. Eric says, nice doing the show with you with the game on. Arnie says, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right, then we'll stick to Thursday. I like this. I like we can kind of watch a game together first half. Obviously,
I love how Deontay Johnson is the one that ends the half and doesn't get you your Justin Tucker field goal. I should have made a bet because that would have made it even funnier.
That would have. I like this Thursday night thing, man. I like that we can kind of like sit down and watch the game. I honestly.
Yeah, it gets me the first half.
If I wasn't worried about being productive tomorrow, I'd watch the whole game and do this.
I would too, but
this is nice though. Watching
until
the
we can get some more following and get some more revenue with this thing, that's not gonna happen.
This is nice though. I like being able to watch the game and react to it in real time, and then while we're doing it, we talk about players and stuff. It's kind of nice.
It works. It works. Hopefully, we get some more people in here. Follow us on Facebook. All that other good shit.
And thank you guys all for being here. Arnie, Eric, Glenn, dude, you guys are the best. Thank you.
Agreed.
This is fun, though. So what do you think this game ends up being?
Hopefully get people to do it with us. This is a community thing. I'm hoping it's not just us eventually. I like the whole chat interaction.
We want to start a whole thing. We want to start a whole thing.
We need to get a Twitch deal, right? Fuck it. Let's get a Twitch deal. We'll watch football and...
I mean, the whole goal is to be more interactive with this. So we can actually have, like, we want a Booze and Ballin' League. We want... What was it you were saying the other day about...
I don't know. I come up with ideas all the time and text them to you.
You do. I got to look back on it. We want to do...
Hang on. We haven't been texting like little girls like we normally do. They might be right here.
We want to do a follower fantasy league.
For sure.
That we definitely want to do.
Or do you want us to be in it?
Dustin and I share a team, and then have everybody else in it have some cool prizes at the end and stuff, and giveaways and shit like that. That'd be fun. What's your while you're looking? What's your outcome for this game?
I still think the Ravens take it.
The Ravens take it.
The Ravens played like absolute dog shit, and they're only down 7 points.
All right. Breakfast shot TikTok tomorrow morning.
No, I'm going to. I only have to
So
go a
am
little.
I. Oh,
I don't,
I am so sorry about what I
okay,
just did there.
own the company, somebody else's insurance. Own the company,
It's just,
someone else's insurance.
it's just a shot. You're
Yeah,
gonna be
well,
okay.
okay, well, I probably shouldn't say that out loud because your insurance company might see this.
Fuck them.
And I don't think they want to know that.
They don't care. They care. I don't even. I don't know them personally. I'm gonna
Okay, I
say
lied.
this
We
game.
still talk like little schoolgirls, and there's no fun
We
here.
do. No, you had a great idea. I want to do pop ups. Is what I want to do. I want to do pop up events.
What, when we're out at the bar or something?
I go out to bars, do this, that. I want to have, and honestly, people in here. So like Glenn, Arnie, if you got a camera and you want to jump on for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, jump in and talk with us in the chat. Let me know. Hit me up, and then we'll figure out. You can DM me. I'll give you a link. Jump on, talk to us. Like that
Yeah,
should be fun.
I
Get
would
people
love
in
to
here
bring guys
live
in.
with us.
I don't care. It'd be fucking
Eric
real
always
good.
Eric always watches YouTube naked, so I don't know if we should have him on.
Yeah, we're either gonna gain a lot of followers or
Or lose a lot of followers. Depends if it's warm or cold out.
just
Oh, this is the shit we're talking about.
yeah, just see that silverback gorilla
All right, I'm
laying
calling
on his
this right now.
couch.
It's 14-7 Bengals. This game, I think the second half goes off. I'm going to end up finishing this fucking bottle.
I'm actually gonna say 31-27 Bengals. I still think we're getting a shootout in the.
Wait. Hold on. You're saying 31. So Dustin is.
Yeah, 31-27 Bengals are probably gonna win this the way that's going. Then again, Joe Burrow's missing some throws.
That's damn near where I would put it. Shit. You're right. I full on agree with your assessment.
I think that's you're gonna get some fireworks here in the second half. Like they're not playing bad football.
34-28 Bengals.
They've been playing a chess match this first half, and then when it comes down to it, and they're like, "Fuck, all right, let's take the reins off and let's go play some football." I think both teams played a little bit conservatively. Let's not turn the ball over. Let's play some good defense. Feel each other out. I think you're gonna get some fireworks.
I think Zay Flowers is still good for a touchdown yet.
See. I hope Henry can extend his streak.
Arnie said, "Yeah, it'd be cool to watch this channel grow." Arnie, thank you for being a good follower, man. We're gonna remember you. Don't you worry. You're in. When we start our league, 100%, you are in it.
Arnie, team 1.
Arnie Johnson, team 1.
Oh, team 2. I guess technically we're team 1.
No, we're team show. He can be team 1. We'll give him team 1. He's the first one to commit.
And his team name has to be. Oh wait, that's Ari, not Arnie. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Ari Gold.
I was gonna say it's got to be Ari Gold.
he could be Arnie, not Ari Gold. That
Arnie Gold. Oh my god, that's a good one.
That's a great one. Yeah, I gotta wow what the fuck out of Eric. Eric, Arnie's been in this show a few times, man.
I was just say,
Eric, you're falling behind. I remember Arnie from me. You've been here a few times, man. You've commented a lot. You made me do a shot the last team.
And he's a rando, right? We don't know Arnie, right?
Not personally, but hopefully he's a friend of the show after this.
For sure.
All right, so Arnie's good. Arnie is definitely in next year's. I'm writing this down. Arnie is definitely in next year's.
Also, Eric, you're also in like 3 other leagues with me, so
he's definitely in it.
You can join the draft.
Don't worry, you don't have to get a tattoo if you lose, Arnie. That's just Dustin and I. How are we gonna before this next quarter starts and we got to sign off? But how are we gonna go up from here after the tattoo?
Oh, it's once you get the chat involved and we start getting more and more followers in here, it's gonna get probably pretty ridiculous.
It's gonna get worse.
Oh yeah, you think the tattoo's bad of Puka Nuka? Actually, If you get a Pukanuka tattoo on your butt cheek, I'm gonna fucking die laughing. I tell you that much
My
right
wife is gonna kill me, but I am in. It's gonna
Is
be
that is that the
Pukanuka
is
B
that the
squared.
is that the location? Is right on one of the right cheeks,
Yeah, because next year will be left cheek.
then the left cheek. We're just gonna
Oh
just gonna have
God,
all
this
these
is gonna
losses on our ass.
suck. It's like a check mark of losses.
Yeah, it's like putting the stickers on
Oh,
your
Arnie's a
helmet.
Rams fan, dude. You are in. Oh God, Arnie, we gotta get Arnie get a shirt, a Pukanuka shirt. He's a Rams fan.
No wonder he's here. Everything we do is hashtag Pukanuka.
Pukanuka. Arnie, you seen our shirts yet? Gotta get Arnie a
Oh,
shirt.
we gotta get him a Pukanuka shirt if he's a Rams fan.
I might have to just buy and send him a fucking shirt.
Arnie, do you go to a lot of games? Because if you go to a lot of games, we're getting you a Pukanuka shirt so that you can wear it to the
Just a
games.
Pukanuka.
And we'll put Booze and Ballin' on the back, and you can be our advertising out in LA.
Where is this? Hold on one second. You just wait 1 second.
Speaking of Ryan Fitzpatrick, left cheek. Eric says left cheek. I love those shirts. They're the best.
The Pukanuka shirts.
Does he understand how we say that's how we cheers and say Pukanuka?
Arnie, I don't know if you've been here long enough, and whenever we say goodbye, we cheers, we're happy about something. It's Pukanuka. Pukanuka. Puka Nakua right here. Boom.
And he says hell yeah to that shirt.
Fuck yeah. Dude, Arnie's viewer, he is team one. 100% team one.
All right. Well, Ryan Fitzpatrick is on screen. We're getting ready to start. Oh my God, Burrow threw the ball 29 times in the first half.
And he's only got 161 yards.
Jesus.
Jeez, that's horrible. All right, we got to sign off, though. First half done. We got shit to do in the morning. Arnie, Eric, Glenn, everybody who's been in here, thank you for joining us. Yo, Arnie, stay in touch. Message us, whatever. And figure out a way to get you one of these, because that's funny.
That's awesome.
All right.
All right. Pukanuka?
Puka freaking Nuka.
Take it easy.
Later, everybody.
Enjoy the rest of the game.